Hello everybody, welcome to Rich's Revolution. In this video, which is a very special video, it's kind of like another week, another edition. I think 70k, 70,000 more rating has been added, or power rating has been added to my character. And there's so many things to go over with it. I am in a good mood. So about a week ago, I posted a video, that video right there, which is how I got 113k power rating increase in a week. Which, very interesting video, go and check it out, because this is like a kind of a part 2 to it. But as a lot of you know, I'm free to play within the game. I will be going over in another video why I'm free to play currently, and as well future plans with that, where I plan to spend. But that's another story for another video. This one is focused on some big gains that I've made and how I've made them. So one of the big problems that I've had is kind of trying to be more competitive, and I've had to make some very big inroads in what I do. From some of the card drops, because let's face it, I have a bit of a penchant for the spending of the crystals, all grinded out for as free to play. Recently bought another hero slot, but as well I've been kind of investing that into raids. But let's face it, I've probably spent 7,000 to 8,000 free grinded crystals in doing costume drops, especially because I've been hunting to get another piece of the Rise in the East set, which looks so good, and I've honestly got the best substats you could get. Oh, I'm so happy about it, and we'll end on that. Like, I'll probably put this as the thumbnail, but we'll end on that that section. Let's go over what I have done. So you've probably noticed that I've made a jump up. I think in the last week it's gone up by, I think the attack has gone up, definitely. Defense has gone up by a little smidge, but it's like, that's a problem, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Attack's probably gone up by about 3, maybe 4,000 a push. I don't think it's dramatically gone up, but it's definitely gone up to a point where I'm happy about it. And that's from different things. Okay, so the first thing is a mega cards. Recently, I decided to have a big overhaul with the mega cards. I'm still not 100% happy where I am with them, but I'm definitely at a place where I've gone, hey, this is good. This is good. It's a good starter. Let's build on this. So this is the set I'm going to stay with now. Again, I'll do an Omega card video about management of them at a later date. But the set that I like at the moment is, they're all rares except for that one, which is special. I got very lucky with that one. That was from an Omega card pool at the start of, as I think one of my first ever kind of pools. And that's just luck, right? You know, luck from a free-to-play standpoint. Because you just don't think it's going to happen. And it happened, so it's good. A lot of you people will know about yesterday's video where I lost this card and regained it again. So it's all about building that. And I'm very attack-centric, as you can see. Attack 5.9%. I've got another card here, 4.6%, because it's a 4-star. This one here, 5.9%. And then I've got this one here, which is 4.6%. Some good stuff here, air to surface damage, which I've been using a bit more, thinking about you. Like, sometimes you forget to, like, okay, I've got to play up and then to shoot down. And sometimes I forget that, and I'm like, okay, I'll just hover in place, but then whatever. But it's all good, right? Improving my attack is a very important thing for me personally, especially to kind of like punch off more damage. And it's shown. I'm definitely seeing about, if I was doing, say, 5 mil damage in a fight, I'm now doing about 7 mil, maybe a bit more. I'm very early testing it at the moment as to like the gains that is given, but I am not 100% happy. And where I am, I want to be, you know, I want to be further down the line. I want more. I will do more. So the sets I've got are fine. I like this one here because it's got PvP damage increase and decrease and critical damage. That works well. Blends together with that little set bonus of 2.2%. We've also got another set, which is here. I don't have a set kind of idea with those two. Maybe down the line, if there's something with an attack and something else, I may kind of like change these two up. But for the time being, I'm not sacrificing that attack just yet. This is a set here that's got supervillain damage 3.5%, 3.05%, which is good, helpful. Supervillain damage as well. Max rate and ultimate gauge recovery. Now, the big thing about this is making this about PvE more than PvP. And if I do well in PvP, I do well in PvP. So it is what it is. Cooldown, decrease, great. Especially when I've got to work on my specialization. This card set I'm happy with. It is in a good place. I do have some like older like cards that I'm going to be trying to bring up and kind of think about, do I want to kind of use them? I've got lots of rare cards which I could make sets of as well. And one thing I would recommend the developer doing, which I'll probably make in separate videos of improvements I need to make in game, is creating a easy swap between one set of cards and another set of cards, because that's just the thing of kind of like, imagine if you could do a secondary set and kind of click to a PvP set. Although I don't really kind of like the idea of faffing between going, oh, I'm going to go in a Mega War, I'm going to go in Dark Zone, let me switch to the PvP, or, well, you need kind of like PvE that's supervillain damage for Dark Zone. But you know what I mean when it comes to like stuff like Dimensional Duels or a Mega War. So it's having that click of a button change, which you can do with badges and skills, you can't do with Mega cards. In any case, moving on, I digress. I may need some more cores to kind of like ramp stuff up. I've got some 4s. I've got 3 there. That's not particularly good. And when the new system for blitzes come in and you can target certain blitzes to get stuff back, which, you know, you could do like multiple times of, what is it, like Maestro, and kind of get the best badges, which, you know, I'm happy with my badges, but I would like 6 of the Maestro ones, and I'd like those 2 at 6-star. Very difficult because they're very hard to get and very hard to drop. So I count my lucky stars. I've got the ones that I need, these 4 here, to at least increase my supervillain damage, which is at the moment 5,295. So, or it stacks, one of the 2. I don't think it does actually. I think it's like as soon as you've got 4 sets, you get that plus additional. Anyway, that's by the by. I'm happy with that. I've got the stuff I need to. I do have an option here of changing that battle badge, but there's not really much point if I don't have a decent enough one here, and I've only got a 4-star there. So if I change my supervillain damage, which again is fine, I can do that. If that goes to 10,861, I'm not 100% sure on these set breakdowns, because that's 10,000 there, and then that's was that a 5-star? What does it say? 8,000. Yeah, so maybe it is individual with the placement that it goes. But in any case, I'd like to have them all 6 stars. You know what I mean? Like, because you'd have different potencies, and I want to make sure that my kind of like stats are more potent than others. And also I've got the cores to kind of like fit the gaps, because that's another thing as well. That's still a work in progress. I think my biggest work in progress is specialization. I'm still working pretty hard in getting this sorted out and kind of like doing all of these, getting it done. You know, I've got some really key things here: critical damage decrease. You know, we've got as well defense. Lots of defense stuff needs to be sorted out. And as well, critical damage decrease. I think I've got here critical damage. And I've honestly, because I've been targeting this here, like all my resources have been going into grow the Will of Destroyer because of that attack bump that I get. Which in a downside, it does kind of like limit me for making more of like inroads to doing all the lower ones, because like these here, the traits, they are more potent and more effective, but at the same time they're not as easy to do, because as you've seen, the success rate becomes a lot lower the further you go up. And I'm probably going to try one more time to do Will of Destroyer at this level before devoting my time instead, and I think this is probably a bit more efficient to begin with, is to do some of these. Now I do suggest to go more attack centric. Great, once you've done at least say 5 in there, and then kind of like work your way around. For me, I was just kind of desperate to add more attack, which look, there's more attack there. I should really be doing that, and I probably will do that next. Go to there, pick up some more resource, go to there, down, unlock more traits, which probably would be better for me than kind of doing what I'm doing, and then taking it from there. So that's probably my next step in order to do that, and hopefully push up to the 700,000 mark. That's going to be the next kind of like a big thing for me. So the big thing I wanted to end this video on is my new piece of gear, which I'm very happy about, right? I was picking up these like really kind of bad 5-star pools. Like I got lucky with a free costume drop, free costume ticket. When was it? Yesterday? And that gave me the last 5-star I needed to combine. As I said, all of this is from a free-to-play standpoint. So shout out to the developer for giving us all those free kind of tokens or tickets or whatever, because like we just picked up some costumes for free that are just brilliant, banging. That as a result has got me this. So I've been able to form this, and I've been very happy with it, right? Because I've got some mega mad stats like you would not believe. You can see it on screen right now. So the Rise of the East Cloak, which honestly I would love I'd love to kind of like get a set of it, but it's just not going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's too rare to get. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this crit rate. Plus 19.1% critical rate. Okay, 18.9% on that. When the stats dropped, like people in my alliance, shout out to the Marauders, love you guys. They're kind of like, I think I can't remember who it was. Said like nice stats, and I was like, oh, you saw the stats? It's just like, yeah. So it's like I got critical rate 3 times, which is pretty cool. Oh, so nice to see this. Honestly, like I'm chuffed to bits with this because especially getting a bit of luck is free to play. Now I do have some other kind of regionals. If you've been following the channel, you know that my extent of regionals has not been too great. I need to get my inventory. I'm just gonna like showcase stuff. So my regionals, I've only ever picked up those 3 there. Those are kind of like the rarest things that I've got, and I've got the that one there. So I've got the Xanderth, which is a set that I actually quite like, and Hydra Empire. Some really good ones there. Problem for me is I'm just not pulling any regionals, and that's sad. So will I use some mega points down the line? Possibly, but it's very difficult as a free-to-play player to get those things. So I probably will save up 1 million coins, do a load in one given time of the regional crafting, and hope that I can pick up some of the various regionals. So yeah. But I'm having a really good time. I'm happy. And it's weird, like, because it's been going on 2 months. I've been playing the game, and yeah, I just say like I'm having a good time. I like what the developers are doing. I like the pace, because the thing is, it's very grindy, but at the same time, this is open world. This is an MMORPG in an open world. It's like this is for me like going back to playing World of Warcraft back in the day. Granted, it's not 100% like it. I don't think it's ever going to be wanting to be like that. But you never know. Like, this is a mobile game. Like, people need to understand it. It's a free mobile game. Man, it's honestly like such a good game, and I'm having a good time. So, developer, don't mess it up. Don't mess up the game, please. Oh dear, that would be so disappointing. But so far, so good. I always try this now to get like more 5 stars. Is this going to be a 4-star? Because I was thinking like, do I try and Core of Vitality? Look at this, right? I bet, well, I can't even get one, but I will give it a go. For the ending point of this video is just going to go like, okay, we'll have a little craft sesh right here. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to get a 5-star. There's 20% chance. If I get a 5-star, this would be amazing. See, typical. Yeah, it's never going to happen. I was hoping, I'll get a 5-star, yay, and add it into my collection. Nah, it is what it is. Right, that's been a video. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Make sure as well to check out some other Riches Revolution content over on screen right now, as we've got some content to go over the weekend. I've got 2 videos I've got to make. So yeah, check them out, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.